Good morning, everyone. It's Fiona, and I am in the jungle, in Ubud, Bali. I'll be here for a while, so it's a good spot to do this stuff from. It's a beautiful backdrop. So we are going to stretch, breathe, release our fascia. Just in case some of you are new to what we're doing, fascia is like a wetsuit covering the whole body to the tips of your fingers, the tops of your head, the tips of your toes. So it's in the skin, and it also wraps around and through every muscle of the body. So sometimes the pain that we're having is not restricted to a muscle or a tendon. It's actually in the fascia. And in order to release the fascia, we need to kind of release all over. So this class is about keeping it simple, keeping it as comfortable as possible, and releasing all over. Some of you have pain. What I want you to do is if you do a particular movement and the pain is considerable, try pulling back until it is perhaps uncomfortable but not sharp. Sharp is an indication that this is not appropriate. Stretch is something that you can work through and get benefits from, but you have to kind of stay relaxed with it. So let's begin starting at our feet. I want you to pick up your knee and circle your ankle. And you're stretching out through those toes. You're spreading them wide. You're getting movement through the whole foot and the ankle and the calf. And I want you to find your breath as you move. Imagine that you're breathing in the beautiful atmosphere of the jungle and you're breathing out anything that is not comfortable. Change direction. Good. Let that go. See it well, let it go and then pull it in. So here we're going to use it a little bit as a weight. So that leg is heavy, but the arm's trying to slow it down. The leg stays heavy as the arm's pulling it in. So we want to introduce a bit, if we can, of weight-bearing exercise for our bones to strengthen as well as to stretch. So ideally, over the weeks and the months, we'll be getting stronger and not weaker. Good. And then what I'd like you to do is use those arms and see if you can move smoothly that ball and socket joint all the way around. And I can benefit from this in my sides and my back, and make sure I have my neck on it, holding tension. So that's probably looking down. Just pulling it in towards the chest and then slowly releasing it down. Let your mind move through your body. Notice the benefits of what you've done on that side. Let's go to the other. Pulling it in. And then we're going to do slow circles of the ankles, spreading the toes, stretching wide through the feet. Feel the switching on through the arches. Big, sweeping, comfortable circles away. Good. And then I'm going to use my arms to resist as I use my legs as a weight. So I'm pulling in against that heavy leg, the leg's going out, and I'm slowing it down. Linking my breathing. It's starting to get hot here. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's already about 30 degrees. A little sweat is good for us. And again, good. And now use those hands, those arms, thinking about the ball and socket joint, the hip, trying to move slowly around, as large or as small as is comfortable for you. Changing the direction. And then pulling it in, drawing it towards your chest. Keep your neck released and comfortable. Taking it down. Settle for a moment. Notice how it feels. Take your right leg out to one side. You can hold on to the chair so you don't fall over at all, and then stretch away. So now you can feel the stretch right through the side, right into the neck, and then slowly take that right ear towards the right shoulder, just a little bit. Turning your chin towards your shoulder. Good, and up, and then let's change over. Take a right leg out, hold on to the back of the chair, reach over until I can feel the stretch through the side of the body to the head, and then just turning my chin down and up. Just dropping it in a little so that I can feel the benefits of the stretch. Good. Up we come. Oh, it's getting hot. Notice how it feels. Let's take our hands into a monkey grip now. So I've got them holding on at the fingers, but also pulling apart. They don't work too hard, especially if it's uncomfortable. But if it's not uncomfortable, you can work a bit harder. So just find something that works for you. Remembering if you start to tire, you can lessen your pulling apart. From this position, up and down. So I'm pulling apart. Inhale, exhale, keep breathing. Good. And now pulling apart, taking your shoulders around, working into a different part of the shoulder now. You can slow it down if you choose. And now infinity signs, drawing with your elbows. And up, pulling strongly apart. Now take my right arm towards the ear and pull away with the elbow across and behind. Breath in, breath out. Feel it from the sit bone through the underarm. Breath in, breath out. And again, still pulling apart to come up. Take the ear towards the elbow of the left, pull over to the right. Pull that right elbow back. Feel the stretch through your sides and your underarm. Breath in, breath out. Feel yourself expand the rib cage. Breath in, breath out. And again. Good. Up we come. And take it down. Feel. Notice. We're just going to lift the shoulders and drop. Lift, drop. Keep going. With the breath. Breath in, breath out. Let it go. Notice how it feels. So we're going to release our neck now. What I'd like you to do is to feel that you're stretching, lengthening from the collarbones. So it's reaching from the collarbones to your nose, and then in front of you, you're going to draw infinity signs. So I'm reaching, and I'm drawing with my nose. Wide, low, nice rounded infinity sign. Lean into it a bit. Find a place to keep slow, rhythmic breathing, changing direction. Each breath out is releasing. Come to center. Drop your shoulders down the back. Notice. And now we're going to go all the way around, but take it easy. So you're going over to the side. So my ears towards my shoulder. Slowly back. Ears towards the other shoulder. Dropping down towards the collarbone. Over. Around. Down. Over. Around. Down. And again. Changing direction. Ear towards the shoulder. My front. Notice if you're holding tension through your shoulders. See if you can drop them more. One more. Center. Open your eyes. If you feel dizzy, take 2 fingers and place them right on the corner of the eyes, those tiny little balls on the corner of the eyes. With your eyes open, gently press. And what will usually happen is any dizziness will stop. And we continue. Let's do something in the core. So I'm turning sideways, hold on to my knees, and I pull back. Now from here, I'm pulling the belly back to the spine, dropping the head down. Pull on my knees to come upwards and drop my shoulders down the back as I open the heart. Breath out to empty. Breath in to expand the body with breath. Breath out and breath in. Breath out and breath in. And again. Good. We're going to do something called breath of fire. Breath of fire is a detoxifying breath. At the nose, it's going to feel like sniffing. But at the belly, it's going to feel like each time you breath out, you pull back. Now you'll start slowly, and if you can build up pace, you will. And if you can't, you'll do a bit better next time, doesn't matter. So through my nose, I'm sniffing. And be still. Notice the effect of breath of fire. Perhaps you feel more energized. Perhaps you feel a little calmer. Just notice. Whatever it is for you, it might be something completely different. We're going to do another breathing technique. called alternate nostril breathing, but we're going to start with one nostril at a time. Before you begin, I'd like you to notice which nostril is dominant. There's usually one. So just sit there for a moment, breathing in to the belly, breathing out from the belly. Breathe in this way. Notice if it feels like one nostril is taking in more air than the other. Good. So that's just to create this is my starting point. Then we're going to take my right thumb and pointer finger. So I'm going to put my right thumb on my right nostril. Breathe in through the left. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Block it. Pause. Breathe out through the left. Go to your breathing. Notice if one nostril is dominant or more dominant than another. Perhaps there's more evenness. Perhaps there's been a change. And yes, some of you will have deviated septums and all sorts of things, but we can always improve our breathing. The more oxygen that comes in, the more alive we feel. The more we let go of what we don't need, the more we detox. And notice what it feels like. Let's do some side stretches. So I'm going to hold on to the side this time. Actually, I'm going to hold on to the other side, stabilize myself. I'm stabilizing myself at the right, taking my arm over and extending. So I'm extending from that left sit bone out through the fingertips, bringing my ear up to the arm. If that is uncomfortable, take it down and look down. Breath in and breath out. Keep reaching. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. And again, breath in and breath out. Up we come. Observe the effect. Notice. So now I'm going to stabilize with my left hand. Take my right hand up beside the ear. Press down into my right sit bone. Reach all the way through the body. Out through the right fingertips. If my neck is uncomfortable in this position, turn down, drop down. Breath in and breath out. And breath out. Keep reaching. Breath in and breath out. And again, breath in and breath out. One more. Good. Up we come. Let it go. Take your hands into prayer, pressing all your fingertips together in the heels of your hands. Pushing into your hands, Take your arms all the way up, but only as far as you can go, keeping those hands and fingers clasped together. Breath out. Breathing in and out. Breath in and out. One more time. And now, pushing strongly into your hands as you take your elbows together and apart. Let it go. Last move for today. Turning sideways so I've got room. Take your hands behind your back. Hold tight, but pull apart. So straight arms, pulling sideways, but don't let go. On an inhale, see if you can lift a bit. On an exhale, take it down. Breath in and breath out. This might be a very small movement. Breath in and breath out. Now, you might find that leaning forward, your lap, you can take your arms further. You might be able to rest your head, but make sure you're not holding your neck in an uncomfortable position. Breath in, so it's just hanging. Breath out, and again. One more time. And from the upright person, see if you can bend at the elbows or straighten. All the way up. Let it go. Keep your mind inside your body. Sit back on your chair. If you're in bed, lie down. Palms up. Let's just go to a nice full breath. Breathing in for a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, breathing out for a count of 4, and holding for a count of 4. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Breath out, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4, keep going. This, and just perhaps you can lengthen your inhale, lengthen the pause, lengthen the breath out, lengthen the pause. Allow yourself to drop into the pause. And as you do so, open up your listening. Listening to the buzz of life around you. As you drop into peace, memorize the feeling, tone, spaciousness in your body, spaciousness in your breath. and more quiet in your mind. Those voices take a back seat to your experience of being present. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you Tuesday, same time, when the focus is more on meditation, but we use a bit of movement. And Friday, where we will slowly but surely get more physical, but using those other elements as well. And of course, always take things at your own pace. Please share with anyone that would benefit. Much love. See you soon.